this evening. Was trying to get in earlier today. That didn't work. The day didn't go as planned, but it's all good. I'm here tonight. Hopefully I get some people. And yes, I'm having wine because it's about that time. 1 second. For those of you just chiming in the beginning, I want you to know we have quite a few archangels present here. We have 8. So I'm kind of curious what this reading is going to be about today. And as I started getting ready for this reading, I started sneezing and coughing, and I'm wondering what's going on. But we have 8 archangels present, so I'm feeling there's a block in communication. Maybe some people are getting sick, that too. Hello. But these are all the archangels we have present right now. We have Gabriel, Michael, Ramiel, Shamuel, Selaphiel, Sandalphon, Barasil, and Phanuel. Hello, guys. We have a lot. We have 8 archangels, so let's see what they have to tell us. I'm kind of curious. I'm like, 8? That's a lot. And then the block of communication with me coughing and my dog barking. Oh, God. He was sneezing a lot today. I just now. Maybe I'm having a reaction to this Chardonnay. Maybe the Chardonnay's me. I do have weird allergic reactions sometimes to certain things. For no damn reason. But I know I'm on the mend, so I know, okay, we have a lot of stuff here. I'm like a lot better, so it's definitely not that. No healing. Something wasn't judged properly. Something didn't heal properly. Something didn't restart. Saying things were not as happy as maybe you had painted them out to be. They're showing me. Like, I don't know why they're saying, like, your unhappiness hasn't been dealt with yet. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. So, like, your unhappiness hasn't been dealt with yet. This unfulfilling, emotional emptiness hasn't been fulfilled, hasn't been judged properly, hasn't been dealt with accordingly. I'm sorry, this is already confusing me. We have already started. But like I said, we have 8 archangels, so we'll see what the hell's going on here. A lot. Oh, and there's a lot of cards here. You've been blocked. And you know this. You've seen some truth. You've seen some kind of truth. You've gotten the clarity that you needed. You know why things haven't been done the right way. Somebody's been spying. Somebody's been watching. They don't know the decision that they need to make. Is it the viewer or is it somebody else? Who's been spying? Is it the viewer spying or somebody else has been spying? You've been watching. You've been watching something. You've been spying on something. You've been quiet. You've been silent. You've been watching a situation. How are things going to pan out? You don't really know the decision that is necessary at the moment. You don't know how to make this choice. There's a choice that needs to be made, they're saying, and that you don't know how to make this choice. All you know is that you're just hoping things are going to work out for the best, that things are going to, almost like you just hope everyone will just play along with it. Everyone will go along with the game. Everyone will go, it's not a game, but it must be a game for somebody out there. But they're saying hopefully everyone will just work together the way it's supposed to, because someone or something wasn't done or dealt with properly. Yes. Yes, Rose, that's what they're saying. Okay. You wish you had some wine? I went to the liquor store today. You know, the CDC did change the restrictions. I'm allowed now. Okay. They're saying you will no longer be left out in the cold. Hey, Maud, I haven't seen you in forever. Hold on, I feel like there's another message here. And then they were like, it's like they wanted me to say something and they said, nope, pull another card. Okay, I'm doing what you tell me to. It flipped in the book. It flipped and went back into the back. Hold on a second. My grandma told me then, maybe able to get things from me. Yeah. You're afraid that you'll, all right. So Spirit is saying, you're in fear. I don't know what, there's no feared card here, but I'm seeing fear right now, okay? It's almost like you're in fear of, will I ever get out of this place I'm in right now? That's what I'm seeing. You can't let go. You can't let go of this solitude, they're saying. The solitude. Like they literally just said, solitude. Okay, so yeah, you can't let go of this solitude. You can't let go of the fact that somebody did you wrong. You can't let go that things didn't go the way they were supposed to or the way you thought they were supposed to. You can't let go of the fact that, you know, this halted your life, literally put a stop to any movement forward. But like I said, you've been quiet, you've been watching, you've been seeing. And now you know you need to come to a choice. You know you need to make a choice. You don't know the choice you want to make or need to make yet. But you're hoping whatever choice you make, that it's almost like you're just hoping and willing that people are going to go along for the ride with you. Like people are going to accept this of you. Hey guys, I'm really like curious what the hell is going on here. They're saying you have power, like I was saying yesterday, for those of you who didn't see it, maybe you need to go back and watch it. You have the power. You just don't see it yet. You have the power, you just don't see it yet. It's like, it's almost like it's not in plain sight yet. It's there. Remember the day before, the Empress and this, the Empress and that. You know, the Empress, and judgment was one of them. The Empress hasn't received her judgment yet, and it's in reverse. Yeah, I've got the power, right? Let's see. The lies and the deceit of the devil. The lies and the deceit of the devil. Viewer, is this another person? When it came to you, thank you, Christy. Yeah, the lies and the deceit of the devil, of the toxicity. I don't know why they're telling me venom. The venomous spew, they just said. You knew you two were in very different people. You were passionate, you were eager, you were ambitious, you were ready to, you know, take the world on. You're beautiful, you're a showstopper. And the other person is more serious. Serious. Maybe a rule follower. If it's not a rule follower, maybe they're a bit of a tyrant. Okay? Controlling, egotistical. You knew there was toxicity with the two. It's almost like you knew you weren't really a match. Yeah, okay. But they're saying you have the power, you just don't see it yet. I'm curious. Who are you referring to? The feminine energy or the masculine energy? They're saying this masculine energy, they're saying has been drunk, egotistical, and unbalanced. Recently or from the past? Recently, and the past. In the past. It's almost like This toxicity, maybe the toxicity they have was alcohol or some type of addiction issue. Almost like the drinking made them off. They probably had a drinking issue and they probably didn't realize it or didn't know it, didn't want to know it, you know, and which can make somebody extremely arrogant. But they were pompous. They were pompous. These words, oh my God, they were pompous. They were arrogant. They thought that they ruled you. They said, it's almost like they were like, honey, you know you can't leave me. I got the money. You can't leave me. That's almost like what I'm saying, what they're showing me is this person was so egotistical. They thought, all right, this is the words that just popped in my head, so please don't judge. This bitch will never leave me. Because it's almost like because I got that kind of power over them. Because I hold the coin. And they were egotistical, arrogant, controlling, dominant. He was in drug court. And if this person didn't have coin, they just thought they did. It's funny where this card fell on the cards prior to. They're saying, but honey, you have planted, honey, this could be a guy or a girl I'm speaking to right now. You know where the chips fall. You know who you are. And you know who this other person is. Energy is energy. It flips. You have planted the seeds. You have the power to create anything. You just don't know it yet. They just showed me, like, drop the mic, Rose. Drop the mic. Okay? You can do anything. Stop waiting to see what else is rolling in. You know, we do this to ourselves. We wait. We wait to see what's going to happen next. Just going to wait this out, which is not a bad thing. But sometimes we wait too long. Sometimes we take that seat back because, you know, sometimes we just wish the other person will change. Sometimes we wish they would come in, you know, whatever the reason is. Or you're so jaded that you're like, I don't want anybody in my life again. No, thank you. And you wait because you think this prince or princess, charming, he's going to just roll up at your door and knock on that door and say, hey, it's me. It doesn't work like that. Or you think, if it's not a person you're thinking or waiting for, that life is just going to just unroll itself for you, right? They're saying, don't wait. What the fuck are you waiting for? Like, what are you waiting for? You have the power. You've planted the seeds. Things are growing. You're scared to meet new people? Don't be scared. I love meeting new people. It's so much fun. I'm not even talking about just meeting. I'm not talking about meeting a man or a woman to be a mate. I'm just talking. I love just going out and meeting people. Unfortunately, COVID has put a hinder on that. I love just sitting at the bar and, oh, hey, oh, yeah, I like that shirt. We start talking. I love that. You know how many girlfriends I make? Probably all my really good girlfriends I have right now, I've met in that fashion. Random people I bump into, and then you're just like, the spark between two women who just become friends. It happens. It's a great thing. I love meeting people. People are great. I love it. It's fun. I'm an Aries, though. But I'm a Pisces cusper, so, you know, I have a little bit of those balances. I love entertaining and getting to know people and finding people's backgrounds and everything. I know I need to take action, even if I'm scared. Get up. I'm so awkward and shy. I get nervous to talk. Don't be. You know, I worked on this, hey, Conscious K, with my daughter, my oldest. She was the shyest. She was somewhat of a hermit, okay, for like her whole entire life. She did not like to meet new people. And then as she slowly started getting a little bit older, she was upset. She's like, why does Nicholas have more friends? You know, years ago, she would never just pop in, my oldest one who always pops in on my videos, and be like, hey, she would never do that. But I was like, she would be upset. She would be upset. And she was like, why does Nicholas have friends? Or why does Angelica make easily friends? Her sister, who is 9 years younger than her. And I was like, because they say hello to people. Saying hello is a big step. It sounds stupid, but it's the truth. You know, just that smile. Hi, how are you? How you doing? I'm so-and-so. I like your dress. I love your shoes. Your hair looks great. You know, women, I'm going to particularly gear this to women because, first of all, I am a woman and I just know how women think. Women have a problem complimenting other women. It's actually horrible. This is what gives women, you know, all women are bitches, right? Why do we do this to each other? I am not like that. Like literally I will go up to somebody, I don't even know who they are, I'll see them at the bar for 5 seconds or in the shopping center or wherever I'm at. And I'd be like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. Because they are, to me they are. Or I love your hair, I love that purse. And you'd be surprised because when I first go up to them, they're all like, like, who is this crazy bitch and why is she talking to me? And then when I give them the compliment, they're just like, oh, thanks, you know? And same thing goes when you're meeting a guy, you know? Because that's another thing. I think a lot of people go out there and just think meeting a guy is like this some pickup lines. It can be, you know, a person who's supposed to be your mate should be your friend first, okay? So why not just be friendly with some guy? It doesn't have to be like, hey stud, how you doing? It doesn't have to be like that. I mean, unless you want it to be like that. But, you know, and you know what? And if somebody comes up to you who's maybe not 1,000% up to your speed, so what? Have a conversation. That could be the next great friend that you have who can lead you to the next phase of your life. But you'll never know if you shut the fucking door in their face. And I know a lot of my friends do that. And I, being in the show world, like that's what I do, right? For so long in bands, in the band the last couple of years, I meet so many nice people, so many nice guys. And women will never give them the time of day. Never. It's sad, really, because there are lonely people out there that really are just want someone that's going to be nice to them, you know? And then, like, you know, people's like freaking, you shut the door, right? And then your standards are so fucking high. Why? Like, why are your standards that high? Look in the mirror. I'm sure you have imperfections too. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. A lot of people don't understand that. We all have imperfections. Dude, my freaking boyfriend took a freaking picture of me with his Scully on because he was obsessed with me wearing a Scully. And all, I don't look good with like that. Okay? And he was like, oh, you're so cute. And I looked at the picture. I'm like, my God, my nose looks 10 inches long. I was like, please do not post that picture anywhere, please. Nobody's perfect, guys. I'm not the be all and end all. I know I'm not ugly. I know I'm not the hottest and most beautiful woman. I know my inside is much more beautiful than my outside is. I'm not looking for compliments. I'm not looking for any. I'm just saying, like, I know me. Like, I can look at myself objectively. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. And the people who are so perfect outside are so imperfect inside. I would say 90-something% of them. And they're still upset with themselves and they still hate themselves. They're telling you to get out of this sadness. If you're stuck in this sadness, in this dark way of thinking, they say, no, stop, be happy. Stop being so disgruntled. They're saying disgruntled. I don't know why. Disgruntled. Say, be happy. Like, there's much to be happy for. Even if you don't see it yet. There is. Just be happy. Usually, like, people who make me laugh. I do usually always like people who make me laugh. I always have a crush on the funny kid. Oh, that's good. I think it's Pisces thing, being shy and awkward. Well, I'm part Pisces too. I'm Aries, but I have Pisces in me. Yeah, but my daughter now, who I was talking about, literally turned off to everything and everyone, you know, guys and girls. Even when she was younger, she never really got along with the girls. And me, I never really got along with girls either when I was younger. So I was like, you can be friends with boys. And she was like, no, I can't, Mommy. I'm like, yeah, you can. I'm like, they make the best friends because they don't judge you for how you're dressed or how your makeup is done and what you didn't or didn't wear or do. Guys are guys. They don't give a shit. They don't even brush their teeth. I said, so now you don't either. And that's exactly what she did, which was fine. But you know what? As reclusive as she is now the complete opposite, because I would make her take those little steps. Go. Look at those girls. We'd be on vacation. Her brother, make friends immediately. Her little sister, make friends immediately. And there she is. Like that, right? The face. And I was like, look, there's a group of girls right there, your age. Go say hello. No. And then something will happen. And then sure enough, by the end of the day, they're all fucking best friends. Why are we so hard on ourselves? We complicate things. They just don't have to be that complicated. They're saying you can be happy. You just don't have the faith in yourself that you can be happy. You understand? You have the capability to be happy, but you just don't have the faith that you will be happy. Well, good. Keep yourself out of the shell. Whoa. I think you guys just had a tower moment. Or you're going to have a tower moment. Or maybe what I just said is going to make you think. As I just heard the beeping outside. There's security cameras. You need to pay attention to the signs. It's almost like they're saying you've been patient, which I told you to stop almost. Like you need to be patient in certain aspects. You've been patient, but you haven't been saying what you need to say. What is it that you need to say, guys? I will no longer self-sabotage myself. I was like, what do they need to say? I will no longer self-sabotage myself. Write it down. I will no longer self-sabotage myself. Because we, as I've been saying all this time, are our own worst enemies. We put up the most blocks in our lives. We do this to ourselves. Oh my God, that's so funny. You just gave your boyfriend a security camera for Christmas. And I just said that. Wow. I'm saying wow because the soulmate in reverse came up. And as I just shuffled, and guess what came up? Again, self-sabotage in reverse. This was not my soulmate. This was not my person. I will not self-sabotage myself. Again, this was not my soulmate. I will not self-sabotage myself again. Wow, that it was already, again, at the top of the deck in the reverse. Take off the mask. All right. It's time to step outside, guys. In the rain right now. Take off the illusion. You know the truth. You know that you can make yourself happy. You know that you've been blocking yourself from moving forward. You know, sometimes people use time as an excuse. It's almost like they're saying, like, stop. They were saying this yesterday, right? Like, get off your ass. Like, stop. You've wasted enough time in a situation that needs to be resolved. This was not your person. as much as you thought it was. It wasn't. Take off the mask. Maybe take off the makeup. Maybe somebody wears like 7 pounds of makeup. Show them who you are. Be you. Go out there. Say hello. Be the you that you always wanted to be. You ever see those people out there, you're just like, oh, I wish I could be like them. I wish I had that confidence. I wish I could be the life of the party. Or I wish I could just go and just do those things. Let's do it. Who's stopping you? You. You're the only one who's stopping you. Again, they're showing me my daughter again, Daniela. She's so not that person anymore. She goes out, she meets people, she initiates the conversations. She's 19. I'm so proud of her. She has turned herself around in her 19 years. More so than I have seen in so many people who are adults. Mind you, she does have me as a parent. So I've been coaching her for all these years. But still, she saw her flaws. She saw her personality and attitude towards things was making her not have maybe the best experiences in life, not having the most fun that she possibly could. She chose to listen to me piece by piece. She chose to take those steps forward. The last vacation we went on in the summer, we went to Mexico. There was a group of young girls her age in the pool, and mind you, she's not 12 anymore. You know, it's actually sometimes more awkward as you get older. It doesn't have to be. She went up to a group of girls. There were probably like 7 or 8 of them, anywhere from the ages of 20 to 13. They were all hanging out in the pool. They were a family. She's like, hey guys, who wants a drink? And like everybody was like, what? And everybody starts, and that was it. They started talking and they were best friends until we left. And then my son was hanging out with them. Usually it's my son who makes the first friends. It was my daughter. I am so proud of her. It's a hard thing to do, but we can all do it. I'm telling you, you guys can do it. It's just one step after, and it may not be this topic. It may be something else. Fit it into what it is that you know what this means for you, right? Fit it into your life. Where does this work? Where do you need to just maybe just do the thing you've always wanted to do? Be that person that you've always wanted to be. Those people that you've always been envious of. See, you feel like God isn't with you. They're not helping you. But they are. They're always there. They're always there, guys. They always have your back. I know when we're in our low places, it's so easy to be like, oh, God's abandoned me. But he probably hasn't. I'm going to say he hasn't at all. But what did I say yesterday? A lot of times when we keep trying to, drive down a dead-end road thinking that there's going to be a new street at the end of it, that's our own fault. If there's a roadblock, find another route. Go another avenue. Or maybe, if you keep trying to pursue something, it just never works. Maybe it's a sign from the universe saying that's the wrong path. Right? Think about it. If you keep on trying to pursue or achieve something that never, and you've put so much, maybe you need to change it just a little bit. Maybe it doesn't have to be all the way. Maybe it's just a little bit. Maybe the way you were doing it or the angle or maybe all in all, it just wasn't for you. I don't know. You guys know where that's going to fit for you. Okay, I'm picking up this card. Sorry, guys. My kids are not here, but the dogs are. So, yes. It is less quiet than yesterday. Than the teenagers and the 9-year-old playing hide and seek while I was trying to do the reading. It was entertaining. Okay, which deck do you want me to use now? Okay. Hold on a second. I should have put some makeup on, guys, between this dark shirt and the green wall, and there's no light in here. I'm looking a little pale. You've been so disconnected from the world and bored. And they're saying, just get out, go do something. You've kind of been doing this to yourself. You need to get out of solitude. And listen, I know things are spiking up in the COVID world. It is what it is. We all got it here, pretty much. Everybody's getting it. Everybody. But thank God this Omicron variant is not as strong as the last ones. I'm not saying people are not still dying from it, but the numbers are very low and with a very quick turnaround. You are here, Pandora, so you definitely made it. So let's see. But you're saying just get out. Just go and do your thing. Like, enjoy your life. However you can, just go do it. Oh, you too? You just got it? Everybody's getting it. As much as I look like shit right now because I'm pale as fuck, I'm actually really good. I'm fine. I just need some makeup. I need a tan. That's what I need, you know? I have the typical Italian olive skin. So when I turn white, I turn green. So green is not a good color for me when I'm pale. That's the green wall. I'm like, I need some color right now. You need to go within. It's weird. They're saying you're disconnected from your emotions. And this is why you're not victorious? Or you're disconnected. Is it that they're disconnected from their emotions and this is why they're not victorious? Or they're disconnected from their emotions so you can't be victorious? Okay. You are disconnected from your emotions and this is why you can't be victorious. There is something that you need to feel. Greek skin, yeah, same thing, right? You're disconnected from your emotions, so how can you win? Because in doing the work and doing the healing, you need to feel your emotions, right? You were just all emotional about your brother. You need to feel the pain to get through it. If you shut it off, sometimes shutting off is easy if it's something small. But sometimes you just need to go through it. Sometimes you need to trudge through the shit to get to the other side. They're saying there's a key here of your emotions and your victory and your success. It's almost like once you can accept it, once you can harness it, it's almost like that's when your life is going to change. Don't pity yourself. You can accept things the way they are. You can say things, but having pity for yourself, or the worst, is expecting others to have pity for you. Expecting them to. How dare you don't see my trials and tribulations. They have their shit that they're dealing with too. Sometimes it's not that they don't see it, but they can't focus on it. They can't focus on your problems because they have their problems too, as perfect as they look on the outside. Nobody's perfect. Everybody's fucked up in their own way, you know? I don't know why they're making me tell you this. Maybe somebody out there is feeling like that because I feel like that just went off on another avenue. But you need to feel this pain. You need to feel the emotion to be successful because there's something you're lacking here. This is a little bit confusing. I need to ask for clarity before I talk about this. These two cards. God, that scared the shit out of me. This person from the past that you were dealing with. If you feel like you need to confront them and fight with them, Spirit is saying not to. Spirit is saying if you don't stand your ground with them, if you don't fight them, if you don't go tit for tat, that means you will not be going back into that devil energy, which, because then I saw accelerated motion. I was a little bit confused. It's like, and then you'll get your 10 of Pentacles. Like you don't need to, if there's somebody that you feel like you need to confront, it's almost like if you confront this person, you'll go back into your toxic ways, back into your devil energy, into the thing that you don't like. Your ugly side is going to come out, basically. But if you don't confront them, you will not seep yourself back into this devil energy, and you will accelerate fast. And it will lead you to your 10 of Pentacles. See what I'm saying? Does it make sense? I think it does. I think I explained it a couple of times. I think it makes sense now. Because when I first got the cards on the table, I was a little bit like, what? This makes no sense. You already confronted him. Oh, like a year ago. Well, I'm talking about now. Like now. If they, you know, yesterday's reading, we were talking about the Emperor knocking back on your door. Trying to be all nice, but it's just a show. Right? It's just a show. So if they come knocking on your door, if this is for you collective, who you're, that Emperor is going to come, you know, presenting their macho-ness to you and saying, oh, I kind of like you still. And you accept it. They say you're going to be led back into stagnation again. But by you also standing too firm and fighting the right fight, it will bring you back into devil energy. Sometimes it's good to just leave well enough alone. You know that saying? Yours doesn't have the balls to face you. The person you were dealing with, they don't have a spiritual path at all. It's not your spiritual being, the person that you're meant to be with. So if you're still over your head, like going crazy over this fact, like, but I think they're my person. Spirit's saying they're not. This person isn't your person for the collective out there. You know, we're all divinely guided to be with a person. And then free will comes in and fucks everything up, right? And then sometimes you never get to be with that person in that lifetime, even though you were meant to. Doesn't mean it's going to happen, because free will, ain't it a kick in the balls, right? But they're saying, if you've been stuck in your head thinking that this is my person, they're saying it wasn't your person. You wouldn't be in this place if this was your person. You were meant to grow. You were meant to learn. And you're meant to move on. So don't allow this toxicity. The devil has come out 2 times already. 2 times. Maybe 3. 2 times I remember in this reading. I'm trying to think if it came out. All right, anything else with the cards? Which deck, please? Okay. I'm looking at this deck. I keep looking at this deck. I'm like, I feel like this deck is going to come out tonight. Let's see what happens. Guys, like I said, we have 8 archangels present tonight. So this is a big message that's coming out tonight. You need to break the addiction. Sorry, I'm just reading what Nicole said. True love would be nice. True love would be nice. But true love sometimes is not the thing that we expected, you know? That's sad. His brother passed away 3 years ago. True love is sometimes not what we expect, guys. They just said, Rose, look at the card, so I did. Sometimes we have this grandiose idea of what true love is. We think it's all pretty, in a pretty bow, in a pretty package. Sometimes it's not. That's why I said to you guys, sometimes it's not the hot guy sitting at the bar or the hot girl. You know? Hey. We think we want that. Those hot people sitting at the bar or wherever the hell you are so fucked up. Beyond. Sometimes it's just a mediocre guy who's just sitting there having a drink by himself. Or, you know, with one friend or so. Who's just smiling and just trying to dance with you. Or just trying to have a conversation with you, but you keep shutting him down. No, it's not always rainbow and butterflies. And it may be that you start with that friendly conversation. And it may be that you become friends with this person. And then you might just fall in love with them for who they are, but you're not even attracted to them. And then, maybe, you become attracted to them because they're so beautiful inside. It makes them so beautiful outside. The problem is we just think the package is supposed to be so pretty. It comes with a checklist. It's like buying a car. It has everything I wanted. Check, 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 check. It doesn't work like that. You know, you need to find the important things. Is the mileage good? Is the price right? Is it going to get me where I need to? Is it going to break down soon? Okay, these are all good. I'm good. You know? Sometimes we just think it's something different, guys. I think they want me to tell you that. It's not always what we think it is. There are going to be flaws. But at the end of the day, does the person love you and do you love them back? Love and respect. You can love someone but not respect them. It's a very real thing. Most attractive person, but his personality made me think he was, oh yeah, see, exactly. Yeah. It's funny, as I'm talking about this, I think my DM's karma got her own place now. Maybe. Oh my God, I have like stuff on my card. It's disgusting. It's saying you need to love your body. You need to love yourself. Okay, guys? You need to ground yourself. You need to create boundaries. You need to let go of anger. And you need to think about the past and all the things you've already been through. They're literally telling you to take a life review here of everything. Life, death, the past. Let go of the anger. Let go of the hatred. Put good boundaries, healthy boundaries. We were talking about this healthy thing yesterday, right? Healthy boundaries. Love and respect yourself and love and respect others. You know, I love people who think they love and respect themselves, but then they motherfuck everybody that they walk by. Like I was saying before. They look at a woman walks by another woman and says, ugh. If you loved and respect yourself, you would never do that to another woman. Because you would love and respect the fact that they were beautiful. You wouldn't be envious or jealous because you going, ugh, is envy or jealousy, right? There's something about this pattern that needs to be broken, and you guys need to figure that out. I didn't see what Conscious K wrote. What did Conscious K write? Oh, your transmission was... That just happened to one of my really good friends. Her transmission died. She released her person, and a new car literally landed in her lap. She's like, oh, the universe is giving me what I need. I said, exactly. But like, you know, I'm like, good, just keep going on that path. Just keep going on that path. Let's see. The universe is a way of making things just land in your... But talk. She spoke about it to a friend who happened to know somebody who was selling a car. It was the right price, the right mileage. It was perfect. It was an easy transaction. Why? Why is it sideways? Please explain this to me. Why is it sideways? You're about to experience this rebirth in your life, but you're trapped in fear. Remember in the beginning of this reading, I literally said, I see fear. There was no fear cards on the table, but I was sensing fear. But you're trapped in fear over it. You don't know if you can do it. Okay. As I look up, 13, and I see 3. Number 3, third devil on the table. But this is your devil, guys. This is you guys. You are about to have a rebirth, but you're so fucking afraid. That fear is the devil lingering in your head. It's taunting you. It's creating the fear for you to not take the leap of faith forward, to not have faith. This is your devil, guys. Those other devils were the other people. This is yours. Your toxic shame. I don't know why they said toxic shame. That's what they said. Your fear that's eating you up alive. Can I do this? Can I go over all these things in my head? Can I break the mold? Can I be different? Can I do this? Hold on a second. They say you need to go within. And even if you have gone within, because you clearly have, they literally threw out the same cards as before. You don't see yet that you have already planted the seeds for the next step, for the next phase. You just don't see it. Maybe if you really did do this work that they want you to do, you'll come to realize, I have put things into motion. I have done this. I am going through the steps. Stop living in fear. Stop fearing the next phase of your life unless you are very content in the place you are right now. Okay. Whoops. Put that back. Let me see if I have any more messages with the cards. You don't realize that there's timing in play here, they're saying. Are there any more messages with the cards? Yes or no? Okay, for those of you who are chimed in later, I'm going to just read off the not saints. Oh my God, there's probably saints presence here, but I don't have a list of saints, so I can't go through all of them. Yeah, they're saying saints are present. I just don't know who. But Archangel, Gabriel, Michael, Ramiel, Camuel, or Shamuel, Seliphiel, Sandalphon, Barasil, and Phanuel are all present here right now. And do we have any more messages with the cards? Do we have any messages with the book? Okay. We have messages with the book today. Last night they didn't. Or yeah, last night they didn't. Yesterday they didn't. Who is present here right now? Whom else is present here right now? Forces of light. My ear is getting deaf. It's becoming deaf right now. I hear like this deafening sound. Hollowness. The God's head, which is God's spiritual committee. Okay. Who else? Angel of light. Whom else is present? Anybody else present here? The I am. God. The Holy Spirit. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. So I told you guys, when we have a lot of archangels, there's a reason why. Usually God comes with his entourage. For some reason, even though he clearly doesn't need to, for some reason, I see this as a pattern. Whenever I have a whole bunch of archangels, he needs, so basically, hold on. All those messages I gave you, they all came from God. All the things that I told you. This is what your Creator wants you to know. All right. God, do you want to speak to them again in the book? What do you want me to tell them? Okay. So he shows me little messages here in the book, and I have to put it together. And usually he says, yes, Rose, you're on track, or no, you're not. Okay. Which chart? That one? Okay. What is it? Okay. Okay, what about that? You can supersede any of your dreams, God is saying. Remember yesterday they were saying to us in the reading, dream big. Dream big. If you want that fucking car, the race car, dream big. If you want to be a millionaire, dream big. You guys have been planting those seeds, okay? You can go beyond the dreams that you had, that you have. So if your dreams are small, I keep saying to you, dream bigger. Merge with your inner child. So you as the adult, go inside. Sorry about the background noise. Kids are not here, but people are here. You need to go within. Who were you? What were those dreams you dreamt of when you were younger? What did you want? What is that vision that you had as a child or a young adult? The thing that you were just like, I'm going to do this one day. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Dream big. When you're a child, your dreams are usually just so monumental. I always wanted to be a doctor growing up. I love science. I really do. And then I knew I wasn't smart enough to become a doctor. I just couldn't retain it. So then my thought pattern was, I wanted to be a mortician. My parents wouldn't let me go to mortuary science school because I was like, I could still deal with the human body. I'll still make really good money. And I'm not afraid of dead people. Clearly, I'm still not afraid of dead people. And now what do? I sing for freaking funerals. I always knew I was going to work with dead people. And now I do spiritual work and I deal with the dead all the damn time. I talk to them all the time. I knew I was going to work with dead people. But, whatever. You wanted to be a vet. Oh my God, that's so funny. Well, maybe that's your next thing. I literally just told my daughter, I was like, there's a vet hospital not far, who it's a grooming, kennel, and a hospital all in one. You never know. Maybe that's where your next job needs to be. You wanted to be a ballet dancer. Now my nephew is going, oh, you see? Dream big. Maybe it may not be that field, but it might be something like that. Remember? I was saying, dream of being a multimillionaire or a millionaire. You might not get to that multimillionaire status, but you might get to millionaire status. But if you don't dream at all, you still think you're going to be living in a beat up car. You're only manifesting a beat up car in your life. Does that make sense? But in the UK, we have to take a vaccine. I'm feeling blocked. I think the vaccine is going to go away in the next couple of years. I feel like it's all going to go away. I want to swipe. Hopefully it doesn't. Okay, good. There was something on my screen. I wanted to get rid of it. But sometimes when I do that when I'm doing lives, it gets rid of the live. Okay, what else? I'm sorry, God. I interrupted you. And I know I shouldn't, but you gave me a mouth, so I don't know what to tell you. Me? He's like, it's okay. You're 100% on the spiritual path. Everything that I'm saying to you is exactly what he wants me to say to you anyway. So basically he was saying, you were on point with everything I just told you guys. Okay. Do you want me to stay on this chart or do you want me to move to another chart? Move to another chart. Okay. Whoa, as my archangels just flew off the table. And Jimmy's laughing in the background. Okay. You may need help getting to this area, they're saying. So contact the help. Call somebody who's in the field or in the avenue or in the direction of where you're wanting to go. They're saying you might need help. It's okay. But sometimes, reach out to an old friend who's in this field of work that you want to do, whatever, wherever. Or, I don't know, they're saying whatever it is, you might need help, but that's okay. Seek it. People will help you. Okay? All right, what else? Drea? The dog is eating a toy. I hear the toy chiming in the background. Okay. The mental body and the conscious mind are still at an embryo stage. Does that make sense? Your mental body and your conscious mind are at the phase of embryo stage. So basically what he's saying is your thinking is minimal. It can be so big. So big. Think big. Think big. Okay? People in the world have never been able to reach that. Don't worry about it, Maud. It'll come to you. When the time is right, it will come to you. Okay? Because I felt the same way. As a child, I would sit in front of my mirror and talk to people. Nobody. But I was talking to somebody. I thought one day I'm going to talk to people. Like a lot of people. And look what I'm doing right now. I'm basically looking into a mirror because I'm seeing my reflection. And I talk to a lot of people. It's not what I expected. But I was already doing it as a child. I had no idea. I would literally just sit there and and lecture people in the mirror. I don't know. I knew things as a child. I'm like, I know this. I know something. I know I need to talk to people, but I didn't know what it was. I'm almost 45, right? Yeah, again, full circle again. Oh, my lazy eye, sorry. And when I drink, it gets even more lazy. I had a friend who used to call me out on this all the time. So whatever, there's going to be something like you know what, it's almost like they're saying like, you know what it is, but your thought pattern is still too small. Okay. The Holy Spirit is with you guys. God, all your spiritual committees are all there waiting to help you. But you need to consciousness expression. What does that mean to you? You know what it means to me? When you consciously express it, what do you think, guys? You need to say it into existence. You need to create it with your mouth, with your mind, with your thoughts, with your feelings. You need to manifest it. Yes, I am in a car. What? I make conversations, but I don't know it. Mostly I'm in a car. Blue in the night. Exactly. You consciously need to express it. I told you yesterday. I told you what happened. I drew a picture of a family room, of a house I've been kind of looking at. The next day, that very same family room that I didn't even realize belonged to the house that I was kind of looking at pops up. I drew it. I literally drew out what my dream family room was going to be like for next year. Then the house presents itself. Guess what? I'm going to go see that house on Friday. I don't know what's going to happen. If it's meant to be, it'll be. Maybe it's not. But it's okay. I'm taking the action to the next step. Does that make sense, guys? I said it out loud. I even fucking drew it on paper. It's actually kind of scary. Me and my kids and everyone, we were just like, what the fuck? I'm like, I know. I'm like, I didn't even realize it looked like I might have glanced at it, but that wasn't even a thought in my mind when I was drawing that picture. It wasn't. I was just like, I would love to have a family room that looks like this. Okay, guys? And basically, right now, God is telling you the same damn thing. Do it. Write it. Say it. Draw it. Shit it in your toilet. Draw it on your face. I don't know. But start creating it. Okay? Yes. Start creating it. Start making it part of who you are. I am going to be a multimillionaire. Put it out there. Like I said, you may not get there, but you might get somewhere near there. Like good enough where you feel like you're a freaking millionaire. Right? Because for some people, feeling like a millionaire could be making $50,000 a year. Because some people can't make that or don't make it. Right? Like I said, maybe you won't be, but you'll feel like you are. Does that make sense? So put yourself out there. Thank you. And I hope you get a house, Maud. Because I know you've been looking for one. I hope you get that job that you've been looking for. But you can create it right here. Envision it, say it, express it, see it, walk it, feel it. All of these things. It's like your six senses. Heighten all your senses. Feel it to the core. Know it. Have the faith. But what did we say in this reading today? 3 times. The devil came out 3 times. 2 were in other people. 1 was you. You need to get out of that fucking devil mentality. This victim consciousness, this doubt, the seed of doubt. You ever see the movie The Ringmaster or something like that? I don't really think that's what it's called. I can't remember what it's called. Old movie. When I was a little kid. And I remember they put the worm in the guy's ear. And when they put the worm in the guy's ear, he almost became like zombie-like. He became their drone, their subservient. They were their masters. Why are they making me tell you that? You, the devil, is putting the worm in your ear. And you're allowing it to happen. So you have the power to fight it off and go tell him to go fuck himself. Okay? You have this power, guys. God is telling you this right now. All these 8 archangels that are present are telling you this right now. Your high self and spirit are telling you this right now. You have the power. You can do anything you want. Okay? Stop fucking your head up at night when you're trying to sleep. Stop doubting yourself. Stop saying I'm not good enough. I'll never get it. Aim high. High. Higher than you ever thought. Okay? Because they're telling you, literally, God is saying the sky is the limit. Good night, Nicole. You're very welcome. Yeah, I've got the power. I don't know, I had the song in my head. Starships were meant to fly. Too high right now. You know what I'm talking about? What is it? I don't even want to say her name because every time I mention a person that's partly famous, they don't want to monetize my videos, and I don't even make any money. I can't even tell you the last time YouTube has sent me a dime, but yet they're like, oh no, we can't monetize this. I was like, why? I don't understand. I literally make no money off of these videos. It's ridiculous. But this is my service. It's okay. But you feel free to book a reading. I make no money off of these videos. Honestly, if I can do this to the collective, imagine the information I can actually give you. Any other message in this chart? Okay, let me see. Any other messages in this book? Yes. What else? All right, what about it? 21, I have to go to, okay, yes, go to chart 25. 25. Let's see. Oh, you know that song? Let's see. What about it? Apply chart 7. So you actually want me to do some work on them? Okay. High self and spirit, Father in heaven, archangels and angels, and most importantly, the angel of light, because the angel of light was the one who came through to me. Things that are hidden and buried or covered up. Please apply chart 7 to everyone who is watching this video right now. This is the final assurance chart. So they want me to do some work on you guys right now. And I prep for work prior to tuning in. And I say for whoever needs it, so they know who's going to be here. I clearly do not. So please apply healing, angel of light, and anything, and do what is necessary for everybody, and please help them. Oh, and please put a protection on everyone who hasn't had a protection committee apply to them. Please open up their protection committee, please. I also like the song. I can't name the name, guys. You guys can write it down, but I can't say it. I've learned. I knew it was her. I just couldn't say her name. So stupid. How am I making money because I mentioned somebody's name? Okay, then give me a stipend from like advertising you, right? Come on. It's so stupid. The dogs. I'm sorry. And I know the one dog is chewing up toys right now. That dog destroys everything. Anything else you want to do here? Okay, what do you want to do? 9A and final assurance. Okay, what about it? Okay, God wants to help you guys. He's doing some healing work on you guys. Okay, apply healing by the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, please. And something in your diet, your minerals and your vitamins and your final assurance. Something, God is applying healing to you guys. Okay, some of you guys need it, apparently. Maybe because we've all been sick or been around people who are sick right now. But God is graciously applying some healing to all of us right now. Thank you. He's like, yeah, I'm just going to boost up your immune system, guys. You can donate to me. You can. I have a link. I think I have a PayPal link, I think, on my About section. But that would be great. Thank you. Because I'm not going to do it through YouTube because they don't give me money, ever. It's like they refuse to. But it's okay. I know when things break, they'll break. When things will open up. I know they will. Whenever they're ready to. They're saying contact help. What do you mean by contact help? Okay, so God is saying pray for these final blessings. Pray for the things that you want. Or I don't think they meant final blessings. Like, just pray for what you want. Say what you want. Don't think you're over asking. Just pray it, say it, create it, will it, dream it, drink it, be it. Yes, he's saying, I am here to help you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He's saying, tell them to contact you, Rose. You can help them. Oh, he's so funny. Thank you, God. He's like, I can help them, but you can help them too, Rose. He's like, he's pointing at me, and I'm like, what? Like, what are you trying to tell me? They're like, you, Rose, you are their help. Okay. So contact God, but guys, if you want more help, like, contact me. God is saying, thank you. You're very sweet. Well, I am his minion. I'm his worker. I do his work. Clearly, you guys see this. He's saying yes. He says you have a higher level than most. He says I have a higher level than most. He says contact if you need help. I'm sorry. I just find this to be really funny. Oh God. Have to send her child to monetize. They use the. Yeah, I don't do that. I don't even know how. I have to look into it, honestly. But like I said, everything in due timing. Because as most of you know who follow me regularly, my life is not exactly normal yet. I know when I buy a house, the normalcy and a regular routine will set in. So I'm doing this for now, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully by that time, everything will fall into place. You know what I mean? Let's see. Yes, I've been working on this. Oh, good. Let's see. Anything else, please? Okay, he said, nope, we are all done. So we're gonna mop this up, guys. I don't have a Cash App on there. I think I might, I don't know if I have my Venmo. I think I only have my PayPal on there. So whatever I have listed, that's something I need to look into. like I said, I have Venmo, but I think on my About section, I just have my PayPal up there, I think. But yes, guys, please, if you want a reading, clearly I don't do a regular reading. I'm not exactly a normal reader. I have a little bit different connection. I can do a lot of things. I can get rid of a lot of shit. Honestly, this is exactly what I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to help people. I've always wanted to do things something different than other people. I just didn't think it was going to take me almost 45 fucking years to get there. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes it takes a minute. Thank you, hon. Yes, all for personal. Yeah, my personal stuff. Oh, thank you, honey. You're so very welcome. All right, I'm asking them to do a mop up. High self and spirit. Apply extra healings, maybe that God didn't see or think of right now in the earthly realm that's needed for us right now. Apply healing. Apply confidence. Meditation, you're right. I don't know why. They're giving me a vision earlier today, or my son calls me. They left. He decided to up and go. I don't know why they're making me tell you this. They just showed me. You know, his friends were like going to the mall and he's been cleared to go out in the public. He never had it. He just had a quarantine because we had it, right? And his sister left and they finally got to see their father today, up and close and personal for a while now, almost a couple weeks. My son didn't think twice, just wanted to go out with his friends. You know, he was excited. He hasn't seen his friends in forever. I get it. Meanwhile, his sister picks him up from the mall and then he calls me. He's like, Mom, could you do me a favor? I'm like, what's that? Can you go and get my Xbox and my bag, and can you drop it off at Daddy's house? I said, really? And then I literally started singing on the phone because he's 16. He's going to be 17. I am 16, going on 17. Fellows will fall in line. I was like, you're 16 years old. I was like, you need to get your shit together and you need to start planning your shit out accordingly. You knew you were going there after the mall. You should have had your bag packed and ready to go, but you didn't. I said, so maybe I'll drop it off to you later. We'll see. Guys, I'm a very different parent. I know, I'm sorry. It seems to be working though. My kids are pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. All right, guys, I will definitely be back tomorrow. At which location? I'm not really sure. I don't know what's happening right now. Everything is a little bit up in the air. Even if I don't spend the night here, I might just leave my setup here and just still come back here tomorrow and do it. I don't know what I'm doing. My life is a little, like I said, my life is a little bit all over the place right now. You have 2 sons, 9 and 7. Oh, thank you, hon. You're so sweet. All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully, I will be able to possibly upload some videos tomorrow. I'm hoping on it. Tomorrow's going to be a better day. Okay, guys. Love and light. Good night.